Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning. Today is 22nd November 2025. Baba's sweet version. Baba says when there is Maya's curse, we fall down, we become poverty-stricken, and by becoming body conscious, we get the curse of Maya, and when we become soul conscious, we have the rights to claim the inheritance from the Father. All those your friends and relatives also have to be benefited. We have to become merciful. Let no one say that this one has turned our face from us. We have to become the stick to the blind. And therefore, while performing any action, we have to do service. Only then we can claim the right to the inheritance. And if we don't do now, Baba says the one who will do will receive. Otherwise we will be deprived of that every kalpa. Baba shares his experience while doing everything, maybe writing a letter, a building task, while keeping knowledge in the intellect. I do remember Baba, because without that the sins cannot be absolved. Sweet children, give everyone the good news that the deity dynasty is being established. Give everyone the good news that the deity dynasty is being established. When the world becomes voiceless, everything else will be destroyed. Question: when does a Ravan curse you, and what is the sign of being cursed? When does Ravan curse you, and what is the sign of being cursed? Answer: you receive Ravan's curse when you become body conscious. Souls who are cursed become poverty-stricken and vicious. They continue to come down. Now, in order to claim your inheritance from the Father, become soul conscious. Make your vision and attitude pure. Let there be the vision of brotherhood. Make your vision and attitude pure. Om Shanti. The spiritual father sits here and tells you, spiritual children, the story of your 84 birth. You understand that not everyone takes 84 births. Those who come in the silver age, 8 birth will be less. Not everyone takes 84 birth. You were worthy of worship deities at the beginning of the golden age. At first in Bharat, there was the kingdom of the religion of worthy of worship deities. It was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Therefore, there must surely have been a dynasty. There would also have been friends and relatives of the royal clan. There would have been subjects, and without the subjects, there will be no kings. This is like a story. You remember that it became their kingdom 5,000 years ago. It was the kingdom of deities of the original deity religion in Bharat. The unlimited Father, who is knowledgeful, sits here and explains. He is also called the knowledgeful one. Of which aspect is this knowledge? The knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. People believe that he knows what is inside everyone, that he knows everyone's actions and sinful actions. People think that he is the knower of the secret within. Baba says no. However, the Father now explains each soul has received his own part. All souls reside in the Supreme Abode. Their whole parts are recorded in them. Baba doesn't do anything. They play their part by imbibing the body. They sit there ready to go and play their parts on this field of action. You understand that it is the soul who does everything. It is the soul who says that something is sour or that something is salty. It is also understand the unvicious sinners that they have devilish natures. It is also adopt bodies and play their entire part here on this field of action. Therefore, you should have the faith. I, a soul, am doing everything. We have now met the Father and we will meet him again after 5,000 years. You understand the souls who are worthy of worship and then become worshippers, that they were pure and then impure. When they are worthy of worship, there cannot be any impure beings. When they are worshippers, there cannot be any pure beings. In the golden age, they are pure and worthy of worship. When the kingdom of Ravan begins in the copper age, all become impure worshippers. Shiv Baba says, look, Shankaracharya is also my worshipper. There are great saints. Shankaracharya is also my worshipper. He worships me. Some have an image of Shiva made of diamonds, some of gold and others of silver. In south they make small Shiva lingam. They keep it with them. As is one's capacity, they have the Shiva lingam of diamond, gold or silver. Worshippers who worship now cannot be called worthy of worship. There cannot be a single worthy of worship person in the whole world at this time. Those who are worthy of worship are pure, and then they become impure. Pure ones exist in the new world. Only those who are pure are worshipped. It is just as when a girl is pure, she is worshipped, but when she becomes impure, she has to bow down to everyone. There is so much paraphernalia in worshipping. Whenever you inaugurate a museum or an exhibition, you must definitely write Trimurti Shiva. Beneath that there is the aim and objective, Lakshmi and Narayan. We are establishing the religion of worthy of worship deities. On one side there is Trimurti and on the other side there is Lakshmi and Narayan. There are no other religions there. You can explain this. You are not able to give lectures at exhibitions. Baba says other arrangements have to be made to explain to them. The main thing is this: we are giving good news to the people of Bharat. We are establishing this deity kingdom. The deity dynasty used to exist. It doesn't exist anymore. However, it is now being established again, and everything will then be destroyed. When there was the one religion in the golden age, none of the innumerable religions existed. It is not possible for all the many religions to become united and become one. They come one after another and continue to grow. The first original eternal deity religion has disappeared. Until the copper age, and then it will be disappearing. No one can call himself someone of the original eternal deity religion. This world is called a vicious world. You can tell them, we are giving you the good news. We are giving you the good news. The Shiv Baba is establishing a voiceless world. We are the children of Prajapita Brahma. We are the children of Prajapita Brahma, Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. First of all, we are brothers. Then when creation takes place, we become brothers and sisters. All of you say, Baba, we have become your children. Therefore, brothers and sisters mustn't have criminal vision. Become pure in this last birth, because only then will you become the masters of that pure world. You know that only the one Father is the best of liberation and salvation. The old world will definitely change. A new one will be established. Only God can do that. The new world will be established by God Himself. You children now understand how He creates that new world. This old world also exists. It hasn't finished. When this will finish, there will be the establishment of the new world. Establishment through Brahma has also been shown in the pictures. This is the last of his many births. Brahma doesn't have a partner. There is the adoption of Brahma. You need to explain with a great tact. They speak about Brahma Saraswati. This is adoption. Shiv Baba enters Brahma and makes us belong to him. It is only when he enters a body that he can say, "O soul, you are my child." Souls exist anyway, and then when the world is being created through Brahma, there are definitely Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Therefore, they are brothers and sisters. Any other type of vision finishes. We are receiving our inheritance of purity from Shiv Baba. We receive curse from Ravan. When we become soul conscious, we receive our inheritance from the Father. When we become body conscious, we receive a curse from Ravan. By being cursed, we continue to come down. Bharat is now cursed. Who made Bharat so poverty-stricken and vicious? It must have been cursed by someone. This was the curse of Maya Ravan. Bharat became poverty-stricken. Bharat is cursed by Maya Ravan. People born in effigy of Ravan every year, and so he must surely be an enemy. Religion is might. We are now becoming those of the deity religion. Baba is the instrument to establish that new religion. He establishes such a powerful religion. We receive strength from Baba and gain victory over the old world. With the power of yoga, we gain victory. We receive strength on the pilgrimage of remembrance, and our sins are absolved. So also write about this temptation. We are giving you good news. We are giving you good news. This religion is being established. It is called heaven. Write this in big letters. Baba advises you. Of all the religions, this is the main one. The original eternal deity religion is being established. Prajapita Brahma is also sitting here. We Prajapita Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are carrying out this task by following Srimad. These are now the directions of Brahma. Srimad is that of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul Shiva, the one who is the Father of all. Only the Father establishes this one religion and destroys all the other religions. By studying Raj Yoga, you become this. We are also becoming this. We have unlimited renunciation because we know that this old world is going to be burnt. When a physical father has a new home built, his attachment to the old one ends. The Father says, this old world is to be destroyed. He is now establishing a new world for you. Baba is having a new building for us. You are studying for the new world. It is only at this confluence age that there is the destruction of the innumerable religions and the establishment of the one religion. There will be war and also natural calamities. When it was their kingdom in the golden age, there were no other religions. Where was everyone else? Where was everyone else? They were in the supreme abode. You have to keep this knowledge in your intellects. It isn't that I don't do any other work. When I keep this knowledge in my intellect, I have so many other thoughts. I have to read and write letters, take care of the buildings. But I still continue to remember the Father. Brahma Baba says this, how would I be absolved of my sins if I didn't remember Baba? You children have now received this knowledge. You are becoming worthy of worship for half a cycle. For half a cycle, you are Tamo Pradhan worshippers, and for half a cycle, you are Sato Pradhan and worthy of worship. Souls become divine by having yoga with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. By having remembrance, souls go from the iron age to the golden age. Only the one is called the purifier. As you make further progress, your sound will spread. This knowledge is for those of all religions. Tell them that the Father says, I alone am the purifier. Apart from Shiv Baba, no one can make anybody pure. Remember me, and you will become pure, and you will then settle all your accounts and return home. If you become confused, you can ask. There are very few people in the golden age. Now there are innumerable religions. They will definitely settle their accounts and then become like they used to be. Why should you go into the detail? You know that each soul will play his own part. They all now have to return home because none of them exist in the golden age. The Father comes to establish the one religion and destroy the innumerable religions. The new world is now being established. The golden age will then definitely come and the cycle will definitely turn. There shouldn't be too much thinking about this. The main thing is, what you have to remember, that you have to become Satopradhan and claim a high status. Kumaris should become busy in this. Those Kumaris who are sitting here, raise your hands. Kumaris should become busy with this. Parents don't eat from the daughter's income. However, nowadays they have become greedy for everything, and so even daughters have to go and earn money. They themselves want to do job. There will be no necessity, but they write and study, they want to do job. You now understand that you have to become pure and become the masters of that pure world. This is the imperishable income, and in front of this income, that income is nothing. We are Raj Yogis, and we definitely have to claim our inheritance from the Father. You now belong to the Pandava army. Together with serving yourselves, you must also think about going to show everyone the path. The more service you do, the more elevated the status you will claim will be. If you asked Baba what status you would receive if you were to die in this condition, Baba would instantly tell you, because you are not doing service, you would take a birth in an ordinary home. It would then be difficult for you to take this knowledge. Because its small child isn't able to take much knowledge. And therefore Baba says, if you want to take knowledge, it will be difficult later on. A small child isn't able to take much knowledge. For instance, if only 2 or 3 years remain, how much would you be able to study? Baba would tell you that you will take birth in the warrior clan in the Silver Age. Perhaps you would receive a double crown at the end. In the last of the Silver Age, you will rule. You would not be able to experience the full happiness of heaven. Those who serve fully and study will attain the full happiness of heaven, otherwise according to their efforts. You should be concerned that if you don't become this now, you won't become this every cycle. Each of you can know for yourself how many marks you will pass with. Each of you can know for yourself how many marks you will pass with. Everyone will come to know it, and then it can only be said to be destined. You will feel sorrow inside you. What happened to me while just sitting here? People even die while just sitting somewhere. This is why the Father says, don't become lazy, make effort and continue to become pure from impure. Continue to show others the path. Have mercy for your friends and relatives. Even if you can see that someone is unable to stay without a voice and continues to eat impure food, continue to explain to him. If he doesn't understand, you must realize that he doesn't belong to your clan. There is a father's home and in-laws home. Make effort to benefit your parents' home and your in-laws' home. Don't behave in such a way that others say you are not talking to them or that you have turned your face away from them. No, you have to stay in contact with everyone. You have to benefit everyone. You have to become a very merciful. We are going into happiness. Therefore, we have to show others this path. If they don't belong to your clan, Baba says, it's okay. You're sticks for the blind. People sing, you are a stick for the blind. Everyone has eyes, and yet they call out because they don't have a third eye of this knowledge. Only the one Father shows you the path to peace and happiness. This is now in the intellects of your children. Previously you didn't understand this. People chant so many mantras on the path of devotion. They have innumerable devotion. They chant the name of Brahma and feed fish, birds, other insects, and they think it to be charity. Now you don't need to do anything on the path of this. So many birds die. So many die in just one storm. Natural calamities will come with a great force. There are many birds, animals who will be dying. There will be natural calamities. Riots will continue to take place. Everything is to be destroyed. You are aware inside that you have to go to heaven. There you will have your first class palaces built, just as you had them built in the previous cycle. The same places that were built in the previous cycle will be built again. It will enter your intellects at that time. Why should you think about that now? Instead, just stay in remembrance of the Father. Don't forget this pilgrimage of remembrance. So, the scientists have to think about these things. Don't forget this pilgrimage of remembrance. You have to fulfill the responsibility of staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance. You should remain very happy. We have found the Father, Teacher and Sadguru. You should have goose pimples of happiness. You know that you have come here in order to become the masters of the land of immortality. You should have this happiness all the time. Only when you have it here all the time will it remain with you there for 21 births. When you continue to remind many others, your remembrance will also increase. And without remembering Baba, you wouldn't stay. We remember our dadis. It becomes very difficult to remember who was very close and dear ones. You know that this impure world is to catch fire. Only you Brahmins have the concern of the whole world being destroyed. In the golden age you will not know any of this. The great destruction had taken place. The golden age had been there. Nobody will know. It is now the end and you are making effort to have remembrance. Acha, to you sweetest beloved long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother and father. The spiritual father says namaste to you spiritual children. We say namaste, good morning and love and remembrance to the spiritual children. Essence for dharana. Don't become lazy about making effort to become pure from impure. Don't become lazy about making effort to become pure from impure. Have mercy for your friends and relatives and explain to them. Don't just leave them. Second point, don't behave in such a way that others say you have turned your face away from them. There will be many obstacles and therefore one will be away from one another. Don't behave in such a way that others say you have turned your face away from them. Become merciful and benefit everyone. Remove all other thoughts and stay in a remembrance of the one Father. Blessing. May you be an entertaining, wandering yogi and bring about a revelation on the basis of truth, cleanliness and fearlessness. May you be an entertaining, wandering yogi and bring about revelation on the basis of truth, cleanliness and fearlessness. Truth is the basis of God's revelation and the basis of truth is cleanliness and fearlessness. If there is any type of uncleanliness, that is, if something is lacking in your honesty or cleanliness, or if you are fearful in gaining victory over you, in harmonizing your sanskars or to prove your principles on the field of world service, revelation cannot then take place. So imbibe truth and fearlessness and become an entertaining and wandering yogi who is intoxicated with just the one concern. Become an easy Raj Yogi and the final revelation will easily take place. We shouldn't hear to others and become upset. We only have to relate the aspect of knowledge. Become an easy Raj Yogi and the final revelation will easily take place. Slogan: your unlimited vision and attitude are the basis of unity, and so do not be limited. We are souls. There should be brotherly attitude. We shouldn't come into limited. We have to remain in unlimited. Avyakta signal. Increase the practice of the bodiless stage, Ashariri and Videhi. Becoming bodiless is to be like a wireless set. Becoming voiceless is the setting for the wireless set. The slightest trace of any voice will make the wireless set useless. There should be catching and touching. And if there are any name or trace of voice, there will be no wireless set. Therefore, from being one who has some bondage of karma, become a karma yogi. Consider yourself to be liberated from all bondages and related to only the one Father, and you will remain constantly ever ready. The collective meditation will be in the conference hall. Tomorrow Amritavela Yoga will be in the conference hall, and from tomorrow Murli class will be in the Diamond Hall. Brother Suryakant, who had taken the sustenance of Baba and Mama, had given tireless service, was doing service in Mullund. He was in a Lonavala retreat center. He has been imbibing knowledge and yoga from the very depth, and he had been an example, and he's taken the sustenance of senior brother Ramesh, and many other senior brothers have given unlimited service. On 20 November, left his mortal coil and took Baba's lap. To such a special soul, we will have yoga. our yoga is very easy. But for this easy yoga, every moment we have to pay attention, and it is very much necessary. The more attention we keep on ourselves, our attention, our remembrance will be repeatedly awakened. And when the remembrance will be awakened repeatedly, the repeated awareness, when we sit in yoga, we will be having the stage of remaining yogyukt. Only then we receive power, love, and be lost in that stage of remembrance. Om Shanti.